Today I'm going to be talking about the physical demand that it takes to move your furniture from one location to another. Alright, my name is Eduardo Martinez and I am the owner of We Move Moving Company. And the reason why I'm making today's podcast specifically is because I actually had to step in and take care of a move. And it was a damn well reminder of why it is so important to hire movers, and also the physical demand that it requires. All right. So essentially what happened today was, I had one of my guys, call me up. He was ready to work and everything. And, I started calling, my team and had scheduled, actually two people to start, taking on the move and everything. And unfortunately, first person didn't show up. So second person called him up. We're supposed to also meet at a certain location, and he never showed up. So at this point, I had one of my movers that had already got into a customer's house, and I knew that today's move needed to be done. So I decided to roll up my sleeves and jump in and take care of the job. All right. So while I was doing the work, it was a quick reminder. Once I got there, I knew what I was getting myself into. I've done hundreds of moves before, me myself. And, getting there today, I knew what I was about to do. So I got there, started taking a few, things from upstairs, downstairs. And after maybe the second or third, going up and downstairs, I started feeling it, I started getting a little winded, so I sat down and, just kind of talked myself into, hey, you can do this, stop, letting your body, speak for you, in my mind, I was ready and prepared, I even got upset because I couldn't, move, faster than what I wanted to. All right. So anyways, I kept pushing through it and, taking my water and everything and staying hydrated, carrying the furniture, after a while, just my arms and my legs and just everything started really hurting. And I was like, okay, so what's going on right now? I can't be resting, too many times because at the end of the day, we need to provide a service to a customer. So I'm pushing through it, I'm just, mowing right down to it, anyways, a couple of hours later, we moved out a couch and I was outside. Actually, I leaned over the couch and I was like, all right, cool. Let me just kind of like get a breather. Got in my headspace one last time. Walked inside the customer's house. We're ready to move, the last few couches, the last few things that we needed to load up into a moving truck. And I threw up. Have you ever worked out so much that, physically, your body's like, you know what? I don't want anything inside my body anymore. Just, here it is, And yeah, there it was. So I mean, I didn't make a mess. Thank God all I had was just water and Powerade, in my system. But, that was not only was it embarrassing, it was a reminder to me of how physically demanding it is to move, At that point, I called up another one of my guys, it's a little bit, a few hours later. And fortunately, I'm super happy that he jumped in and said, hey, yes, let me go and take on the move and help you, complete the job. And this is a reminder of not only staying hydrated, not only of course I'm super happy with my mowers, but it was kind of like a reminder of, hey, the guys that are doing the work, they're doing heavy lifting, they're getting tired, we're loading up the moving truck and everything, and at the same time making sure that the furniture was protected. But that constant reminder that was there while I was physically on the job, it just kind of overwhelmed me. I was like, okay, yeah, I need to take care of the furniture, but can I take care of myself as well? So it was kind of like a double whammy here. I was just kind of like taking on, everything that was going on physically, for myself, then the customers, property, their walls, their belongings and everything. And, that's just something that was very stressful, So, guys, the reason why I'm making this podcast specifically is for you to also consider, whether you're a customer, you're going to be hiring somebody, if you're going to be doing that DIY move, by all means, you can rent the moving truck at U-Haul and, pretty much take care of the work yourself. And it's a great way to save money. The only thing is that it is extremely physically demanding. It will take longer, if you decide to do it yourself, because the movers come in with the dollies, with the furniture straps, with everything that they need, take care of the move. And And, it's different whenever you move yourself. Now, if you have a lot of friends and family that are going to be jumping in on that, move, then yeah, by all means, I would encourage that, to save on time and energy. But in this case, as a moving company, if you're a moving company owner, take a minute, honestly, like this is specifically for the owners here. Take a minute, man, or woman, if you own a moving company, think about the guys that are working with you. They know the kind of work that they're enduring, that they're enduring. I want you to remember, how hard it is, to take care of a moving job. And even though you have all the right tools, all the equipment and everything, to make it easier, at the end of the day, physically, there's still a lot of work that's going to be put into the job, So, of course, this is me appreciating specifically the guys that are working with me, the people on my team. It's a reminder, specifically today, because, I just, not only did I not feel it, I threw up because, again, I was so exhausted. I was just out of it. And yeah, keep in mind, I'm older. I'm 35, I think. Anyways. So, and a lot of my crew members, they're younger than me. And even at that, I still have people that are, at about the same age, and, they're busting ass. And I'm over here thinking like, damn, they can really, take on a move and everything, and keep in mind, to me specifically, it was just kind of like, hey, don't forget to touch base on the fact that your guys are human beings. The people that are doing the work itself are individuals, yes, that are getting paid, but that's irrelevant in this specific case, only because, these are people that are busting it, that, it's physically demanding to carry a mattress. Have you ever carried a mattress? Have you ever tried to keep that above the ground just to make sure that it doesn't, get dirty or whatever? Have you ever carried anything downstairs, furniture downstairs with your bare hands, or in this case, like for example with us, with moving straps? If you've never done that, just keep in mind it's hard, and if you want to take it on, by all means, there's plenty of work here with me. But this is actually a podcast specifically to remind business owners, like, hey guys, don't forget about the people that are working with you, and just, at the very least, a thank you. A thank you so much for the hard work. A thank you so much for dedicating their time, their energy. And truly, what I mean, thank you for dedicating your energy is this is, a strong truth, and again, I've done many moves, but today, it was just one of those days that, my body was like, hey, I'm not having it, and that reminder that, my guys, I know that they pushed through it. I know my guys, bust ass, and they try to make sure that, they try to get in as many hours, and they also try to make sure to take care of the customers, of the furniture, and just, that's an endless, gratitude on behalf of my guys, or me thanking my guys. But yeah, it's just a strong reminder. And I felt that this podcast or this specific category is important for you to know. Even though, we've talked about it for the last 8 minutes, it's just so important that you understand the physical demand that it requires whenever you need to move furniture. So if you're going to be moving in the near future, please, first of all, thank your mover. Or thank the people that are going to be helping you move. It is hard. It is demanding. There's a reason, why movers charge what they charge. I don't want to make this a podcast about the cost. But keep in mind, it can be cost efficient. You're saving at the end of the day, energy and time, right? I was working as quickly as possible, but, I also understood my limitations. So anyways, guys, I feel that now I'm bouncing all over the place with this subject. And, I felt that, again, we need to talk about the physical demands and everything. Anyways, so that's exactly what I wanted to put out there today. Guys, I really appreciate you tuning in today. And I will catch you on the next podcast. Take care. Bye-bye.